The invention is the design of the bullet train. They are electric trains and operate without making noise. And however, when the train leave the tunnels, make a sonic explosion, and this for the population is very annoying. And the laws of Japan says that these trains uh, no did not produce 70 more than 70 decibels, and so they had to design differently. This train was built in Shanghai and is the fastest in the world.
Mm, to solve the problem, this is that the bullet of the trains and how it was given by a Bill Riley and Martin. So Japanese engineer called AG. I saw him release what they could do and cool fish and have contact with water and did not splash my drops. He become to the question of why it was possible, so he began to study it until the bullet and train was resigned, and that it no longer makes a machine much noise um, as it used to, obviously, by having changed the train and gave it better and more aerodynamics. Everything this keeps in the energy and more produce energy.
It is interesting that the Japanese engineering that managed to move 1,500 million of people at high speeds. Uh, uh, these trains, in the entry of the story, has not registered any accident. The bullet trains run the same route 13 times an hour. In one day, it carried more than 2,000 passengers in each direction between Tokyo and Osaka. This train is one of the safest in the world, since no accident has ever been registered, and the number of the people it transports is impressive. The designer of this train was based in the flight of owls, because they are very silent when they fly and try to hunt their prey at high speed. Observed the beak of the bird and made a design with the ability of currents, air cold flow, and pressure is not generated inside the tunnel.
The application that gave and the right and the discovery was the ability to not make so much noise and allow notice and feel of excite the tunnels, because when they did not pass through them, it may not noise. And while the problem this of the train was the tunnels themselves very ugly, because of the air compression of result, so they improve having more aerodynamics were able to reduce air friction. So, and this is of application